It is the baddest team on the planet. It is the most dangerous man, the baddest man on the planet, Iron Mike Tyson, and the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, against the most talked about couple in all of popular culture, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, in what is probably the most interesting and different tag team match I've ever done in almost 2 years of putting up content on the channel of WWE 2k. Rousey and Mike Tyson against Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is definitely a match I never thought I would do. Hell, downloading Taylor Swift, downloading Taylor Swift in general is something I never thought I'd do. Seems like everybody I download ends up doing springboards in some way, shape, or form. Even like Bam Bam Bigelow. And that's why Bam Bam Bigelow's not here anymore, but that's beside the point. Hammer throw into the corner, but Ronda goes for a quick tag to Iron Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson is taking it to Taylor's boyfriend, Travis Kelce, one of the best tight ends in all of NFL, in all the NFL. Surprisingly, I don't think Tyson ever participated in an in-ring contest in the WWE. He was a part of one of the biggest moments in WWE history, christening Austin as the next guy. Tyson went for another knockout punch, but Kelce reversed him. These two are just, I want to say these two are learning each other. They're trying to get a grasp of each other. And I think that's exactly what they're trying to do here. As Kelce tags out to Taylor Swift, quick tags for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, as both teams seem to be learning what to expect from their opponents. The one thing I'm curious about is, how do you actually do... Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Stereo DDT. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. I did think about doing the mixed match challenge. I did think about the mixed match challenge as something that we could do, just to change things up. Especially because of the fact that I've been doing tournaments. Especially with the fact that I've been doing tournaments, that maybe the mixed match challenge could be a tournament that we do. But at the same time, tag team matches are hit or miss with me. And, the reality of the situation is, I feel like I should have done, to a degree, I feel like I should have done, a time limit match, because when we did it with the Night of Legends, it worked out quite well, because it actually ended up adding to the intrigue on the Night of Legends, because it made you wonder if it was a count out or a time limit draw. We didn't catch it because I didn't notice, but it definitely was a question. It definitely was a question. Big spear by Taylor Swift takes down Ronda Rousey. Taylor Swift is trying to show that she ain't no slouch in this ring. And doing it against the baddest woman on the planet is a perfect way to do that. As T Swift just drops Ronda with look like a hammerlock DDT. I'm impressed. I gotta say, and with the fact that Taylor Swift and Kelce were here, I'm surprised that I didn't try and bump him into WrestleMania. But we had WrestleMania ironed out, and I didn't want to just, meander a match in. Initially I was gonna do Swift and Kelce against The Miz and Maurice, because I felt like that fit. But, I'm also ignoring the fact that you may have missed the sight of Kelce being laid waste on the outside by Iron Mike Tyson, as it looks like Ronda is now trying to pick apart I guess you could call her Travis Kelce's girlfriend, but if you can call Kelce her boyfriend, then you can call her boyfriend. I mean, her his girlfriend. And this is what I was actually trying to figure out. If it's a disqualification for them to hit the women, for the men to hit the women, which it should be, is it a disqualification if they're breaking up the pinfall? You know what I mean? Or the submission. Is it still a disqualification, or is that a technicality? I don't know. I am not a supporter of intergender wrestling. I've never been, and I never will be a supporter of intergender wrestling because like, there's no money to be made seeing that, in my opinion. And the right way to do it is men versus men, women versus women, and not have the women versus the men. That is the right way to do it. For a moment, like if you wanted to have Rhea Ripley slam a guy or this or that, because you're distorting, you're not going to have Rhea Ripley challenge Roman Reigns for the world title. It's not going to happen. So, because there's no money in that, and nobody wants to see it because nobody would believe Rhea could beat Roman Reigns. An underwhelming finish, but, maybe we leave the door open for a return with Rhea and Mike Tyson, but I also feel like, Ronda, sorry, but I also feel like this kind of maybe would be how it ended because Mike Tyson and Ronda Rousey are, actually feared competitors, and, but my point is, I don't like intergender wrestling. I never have and I never will. I don't think it should happen. I think the best way to do it is men versus men, women versus women, and there is no money in the idea of Rhea Ripley versus Roman Reigns. For comedic effect, yes. For, just a moment, for yeah, if you don't want to take it too seriously, fine. But there's no main event money in women versus men. But either way, it was an experiment. It was okay. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't expect the match to end like that. I don't know what I want to do, but maybe mixed match challenge now is something we could do to try and get more out of this, as opposed to just having it be a one-time match. So mixed match challenge could be something that we do, because it was something I was thinking about doing, but I wasn't sure about doing. Either way, though, that is it from me, and I will see you in the next one.